Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys have been enjoying the recent videos I've been uploading. I'm going to start trying to upload maybe twice a week. The next couple of videos is going to be a stock E46 versus my E46. So you guys will get to see the speed comparison, and we'll do maybe quarter mile times and highway runs and stuff like that. But if you're a cop, we're actually going to a drag strip. So.
Yes, we are! Drag strips or nothing!
This channel is all about safety and reliability of your engine. So to put the turbo on, it actually increases the longevity of the engine because it cools it down more. So
Just fucking send it!
The more boost you run, the cooler the engine gets and the longer it will last. So right now I'm at 800,000 kilometers and it's still going strong. I haven't even done an oil change yet. This is my special friend, Deli Lord 69. He has Tourette's, ADHD, and autism. I just have him over because his parents pay me money to hang out with him. You can tell he's retarded. Remember when you sprayed fish oil in my face at Super Cheap Auto? It was you. It was like fish oil. It smelled like fish.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't your fingers after... I'll stop there.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my full exhaust setup. So since I've put the turbo on, I've had to change most of the exhaust. So I'm going to jack the car up now and show you guys how I've set it up. Alright, so I'll start from the front and then I'll work my way back. So let's have a little look in here, shall we? Alright, so instead of normal headers, which is what a standard E46 would have, I have a turbo manifold. Turbo eBay manifold, turbo. So I've got a turbo manifold which came with my turbo kit, and it's a log style manifold, and I'll put a picture up for you guys to see right now. So instead of the manifold or the headers going downwards, it actually, all the ports link up and sit up the top here, and that's what my turbo sits on. So it goes out of the engine, up the manifold into the turbo, and then the air goes through the rear housing of the turbo and out. This is my exhaust now, so that pipe there is the new exhaust. So it runs down, and it's 2.5 inch. It runs down and it wraps around the steering arm, and then it goes on from there. So now I'm going to jack the car up and show you guys underneath what exhaust I'm running.
It's gonna fall! Oh.
Okay, so this is underneath the car. This is where the end of my dump pipe goes. So it goes off the turbo down to that V-band clamp there. And those two are my standard O2 sensors. And then the one lower is my wideband. So I've had to drill out those and then weld in a bung to put those in. And that red fitting there is my oil return line for my turbo. So that goes straight into the oil pan, and I had to drill that out. Then the exhaust runs back and goes to this flex joint, which allows a bit of play between the exhaust and the engine. And from here it just goes 3 inch all the way back into the resonator and then out to the exhaust tips. I don't know what this kid's doing on the ground. So you can see where I've run my exhaust. The stock exhaust goes in that gap there on the right of the pipe, but mine, I couldn't be bothered, so I just went straight to the back, and it's just not too low to be hitting the ground, so it's kind of worked out perfect. And yeah, so it just runs through the resonator and then out the exhaust. So if you guys didn't know, while I'm under here, this is your camber adjustment. If you want to get more camber, then you can adjust this nut, and you just have to turn it. I'm just gonna say what people should do to the exhaust if they want to make it sound fucking sick like mine.
It all sounds like fucking shit.
Shut up.
Shut up.
So there's several options you can go with when upgrading exhaust on an E46. You can buy an aftermarket exhaust system, which is pretty pricey. The other option is to just do some deletes, so a muffler delete, cat delete, or resonator delete. And then the third option is to just make a full custom exhaust yourself, which is what I've done. So basically I have a 3 inch exhaust pipe all the way through, and I have one resonator in it, and that's it. If you were to do this on an NA car, it would just be too raspy because the turbo actually acts as a muffler. So it chops up the air and makes it so it's not as raspy when you're at the higher revs. So basically if you have an NA car, I would do a rear muffler delete first thing, and then if you want it louder, think about doing a resonator delete or a cat delete as well. And if you are running a turbo, the best option I think is running a full 3-inch exhaust and just one resonator in there. And the resonator is actually just a pipe with holes in it and then a box around it, so it's not restricting at all, it just muffles the sound a little bit. So I've replaced my whole exhaust with custom 3-inch pipe, and the pipe is pretty cheap. It's only $40 for a meter of pipe. So I only bought 3 meters, and that was pretty much the total cost of the whole exhaust. The car's warm at the moment, so I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, and then I'm gonna show you guys a cold start, what it sounds like. Hey guys, so we're just about to go through cruise and I'm going to show you guys what the exhaust sounds like. We got Deli Lord 69.
Safety first, kids.
And then we got Kyle in his 33 Skyline, which we've put a big turbo on. Oh.